feel like, even though you may not be married, it's just some things are just common sense of how to behave around a married couple. Mm-hmm. And for me, I don't even like to stand and look someone's husband eye to eye and carry on more than a 3-minute conversation. So when we go to exchange telephone numbers, like I was telling somebody the other day, every type of communication that you have with this couple needs to go through the wife. And you should know that at some point in your life. And if you overstep that boundary, then your intentions were wrong from the beginning.
Porsha wrote a coloring book about wanting to be R. Kelly's main girl despite him having a wife, leaving a woman that was screaming to be let out of R. Kelly's sex cult. She fantasized about her ex-husband being her man when he was in a public relationship with his baby mother. Then she's engaged to a dude whose soon-to-be ex-wife was her co-worker. She met both of them on the show at the same time and started an affair with him. So yeah, journalists are going to ask basic questions and not stroke your ego.
Damn. I'm sorry.
I work for Dish Nation. I am in the world of journalism. So my word needs to be...
Journalism is...
So you're downplaying my job? This word right here is killing me. What's this?
Reciprocation?
Reciprocity.
Let me see, Porsha.
It's a big... It's
Reciprocity?
Reciprocity. No. Look at it. Come look at it.
Give me there.
Reciprocity.
Hard mess, child.
I would like Porsha to spell scepter. So.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
Somebody wrote a death on 265 days a year. What is wrong with that?
Porsha Williams coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's false. But Porsha Guardia is in the building. See y'all.
Well, I guess Porsha Williams is coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta because
Porsha Guardia
filed for divorce, child, and we don't even know if that's truly her real name because you all know I've been reporting about it that the man re-entered this country after being deported due to his criminal past under a fake name and fake identity. Got his paperwork under that fake identity and then decided to file for a citizenship in this country under that fake identity. And that's how he was caught. For those of you who missed that video, I have linked that video in the description below. If you want more information on Porsha filing for divorce, I have linked that video in the description below. Now let's get into the current topic. Now remember yesterday, Simon filed some documents of his own and he had this to say about his current drama and situation with his almost ex-wife, Porsha Williams. So most of you are aware that Porsha filed for divorce, okay? Now Simon been doing a lot on social media, but now legally he's filing his own documents and he's firing back and answering to Porsha. Simon claimed in new court documents that Porsha brought an armed gunman to their marital home. He alleges that Porsha abandoned their house at one point only to return with a man visibly bearing a gun for reasons unknown to him. This sounds like after filing for divorce and they probably had a few arguments here and there, Porsha left the house, came back to get some things, brought someone with her for protection, but did not communicate with him to say, hey, I will be stopping by the house to pick up some things and I'm going to be bringing someone. Or maybe Porsha just thought that he was out of the country and so she could just go in there and get things, but brought someone with her for, just in case purposes. So basically their communication is a hot mess right now because regardless if you think he's not there or not, communicate. If the both of you are still sharing the space and one person hasn't moved out permanently, then you communicate and say, hey, I'm going to be by the house today or whatever. But basically, that's what he's saying. Simon continued with his claim that all of this took place on March 21st. He called the police to maintain the peace. Wow. He also claimed that Porsha had third parties, be it friends or family, calling him to harass him in an effort to force him out of the house, okay? The article said force them out of the house. So it could be trying to force Simon and his children out of the house. And then just a few days ago, March 24th? He also alleged that on March 24th, Porsha, her mother, and her mother boyfriend made a forcible entry into the marital home, okay? Disengaged the security camera and tampered with items and evidence. What's going on over there, Chad? Since the filing of the instant divorce, my wife's actions have been erratic, unstable, threatening, and harassing to the house staff and the minor children. Okay, that's what Simon is saying. Her behavior has caused safety concerns, especially since there are minor children currently living in the marital residence. Simon is requesting the judge to issue a restraining order against Porsha. My goodness, not a restraining order, girl. The ghetto. Simon also said that Porsha took calculated steps to marry and divorce him shortly thereafter to intentionally trigger parts of their prenup for personal financial gain and greed. You really thought she was getting married to you for your heart? Ooh, news flash, buddy. Buddy. Dr. Damon, Chad. You call your wife buddy. Anyways, let's stay focused. Well, if you go to Porsha Williams' Instagram page, you can see.
What is your Peloton?
Bending is over, minute country breathe. Shake that ass, bitch.
Why is it so big?
Cause it's for cycling.
Why are you looking at like BBE?
Just showing the clip to show that Porsha posted that in her Instagram story to show that she is still in the house. Or those could be old clips and videos, but who knows? Regardless, Simon is traveling. He was in Dubai or probably still in Dubai. I'm not sure if he came back and that's when all of this happened. But the last time I checked, he's in Dubai. So it's possible that Porsha is back over there now because he's not there. And now you have people saying things like, look, I might not be here for Simon and all of the things he's done, but Porsha should be fighting. Okay, we know that. I don't have to throw the pictures on the screen or run down the list. We know all of the fights she's been in. Okay, even when she went on her own show, she was fighting. So they're like, this is not surprising, but you know what? I'm just going to fall back and watch it all play out because you never know. We shall see if the restraining order will be granted. There are children involved, so hopefully the adults can figure it out. There's more going on with this case and this story. So after all of that, Porsha fires back and she filed her own paperwork demanding that a judge give her exclusive access to the home that she shared with Simon, okay? Porsha is asking for an emergency hearing after Simon allegedly changed the locks to prevent her from accessing the pad. That's the reason why I showed those clips. Porsha posted those clips yesterday, insinuating that I'm in the house, my sister's here, we're having a great time, because why would you post clips from the house pretending like I'm only posting this to show that I don't care, I'm unbothered, I'm having a great time, but you can clearly see those clips are from the home. And that's why I said, well, those clips could have been old, because now Porsha is saying that she doesn't have access and he changed the locks and he's being petty and all of that. So it's almost like, okay, are you there or not? and which one is true, and you don't know what to believe at this point. And that's the reason why a few videos ago I stopped reporting on it, because the same thing happened the last time with Porsha and Dennis. Every other day there was something else, and this news and that news, and it became too much, and I just backed away from it. But since I just talked about this yesterday, then it's fair to talk about Porsha's response. When Porsha filed for divorce, she did mention in her court documents that there are no prospects for reconciliation, meaning she is completely done with the relationship, the marriage, everything. Well, after all of that, Simon fired back as well. He's clapping back, okay? He is demanding that she do not destroy any text messages she exchanged with a man named Calvin. Okay, Calvin, come to the front of the line, Calvin. You know he loves listing people's names and putting people on blast. He said that allegedly he saw some text messages between Porsha and this man. So Simon is requesting that Porsha keep all evidence, including all communications she's had with a man named Calvin. The documents listed this man's entire name, but I'm not going to say his entire name, okay? All messages between Porsha and her sister, Lauren, okay? And all messages between someone else that he mentioned, all right? So, you know you're going through things. Of course, you're going to reach out to your sister. So Simon wants those messages as well to prove his case. Hot mess. In addition, Simon is requesting that Porsha keeps all communications between them, any cell phones and cell phone data of all of her income and financial records and various other documents. In his notice, Porsha is further notified that a failure to comply with this notice may result in sanctions for any destruction or failures to preserve any such evidence, including without limitation the cheating accusations, the security camera tampering. All of that sounds very familiar. Hopefully Porsha has learned her lesson. She always feels, oh, they did those other women like that, I'm different. And then when Candy warned her, but then it won't happen to me, I'm different. And then what happened? When she saw all of the signs and was warned about signs, exactly. So hopefully, lesson learned. But regardless, I'm wishing them the best. I'm wishing all of you well, and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.